Hello, lab rats, and welcome to Alien Isolation. Somehow, I have never played this game, despite being like a huge fan of the Aliens franchise in general. I recently watched a guy beat this on Nightmare Permadeath difficulty using a DDR dance pad for a controller. Well, I won't be doing that. Even if I am generally quite good at video games. I do want to say, don't expect me to like scream and jump the way a lot of streamers do. I always preface this when I play horror games. I love horror. I do not scare easily. So usually when the scares play out in a horror game, I'm just like grinning like a mad woman instead of like screaming in terror. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Maybe this one will get to me, but it isn't very common that things get to me. Like, when I did Dead Space on stream, it didn't make me jump once. Well, a couple times the game made me jump, but it was entirely organic enemy movements. None of the jump scares got me. None of the actual scripted jump scares got me. A couple of the scripted jump scares in Dead Space 2 got me, but that was at least in part because they were really fucking loud for some reason. Okay, Subnautica scared the hell out of me, but that's because I have a phobia for, like, the ocean. Yeah, that's like going to someone who says, like, someone says they don't scare you, and it's like, oh, but you get scared when spiders come in. It's like, yeah, because they have arachnophobia. I'm scared of the ocean. And even then in Subnautica, merely looking down into the water scared me way more than any of the actual monsters in that game. Because I've explained this before, but my thalassophobia isn't like really fear of hypothetical sea monsters. It's more like a vertigo thing where like sometimes where people get that like really horrible feeling when you're looking down from heights. That happens to me when I look down into the water and like the bottom of the water I'm in is far below me. I get this weird sort of pseudo vertigo that I don't even get from heights. See, the thing is, when I'm actually like swimming along the bottom of the water, I don't get scared. I get scared when I'm like looking down and there's a big distance between me and the bottom and the ocean floor. I don't know why this triggers this like visceral fear in me, but it does. In Subnautica, when I got to the kelp forest biome, I looked down and I saw how deep the water was, and I was like, But yeah, I want to see how well this game does at actually scaring me. I have never played this game before, despite being a huge fan of Alien. I suppose mostly because I just don't play video games off stream that often, as I usually tell people. I'm not like a huge gamer. Play it on normal or hard. Okay. I really wish... I really don't like when games with difficulty options don't tell you what the difficulty options are. Well, it's as hard as the recommended way. I'm not going to be able to see that logo and not think of the Segs meme.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead.
Hi, Hetza.
Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
James, for some reason, I'm reminded of that, like, little paper you find in Signalis that's like, don't eat the replicas.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticular.
Oh, is the frame rate fucked? It's not fucked on my end. I'll have to change capture methods when the cutscene is over. I'll change the capture method when the cutscene's over, and that'll fix it.
So the company wants it to be collected.
Hi,
came
Reed.
to laugh at you.
Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free.
Why is voice fucked again? There's so many games where where like capturing directly does it fucks up the voice specifically, and what is with that?
Travel out. Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley. When this job came across my desk, I read the case history.
Also, someone give Rhea a shout out. Hi.
I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
I have not played this game before. Oh, I can pause it. That means I can change capture methods. Hold on. Okay, switch to window capture. Why did it capture my blue sky immediately? What the fuck? And that was an awkward thing to have up when it captured it for a second. Oh my god. Okay, window capture doesn't work. Okay, hold on. Let me just like close a bunch of stuff shit I have up in the background before using display capture, so I don't accidentally dox myself like I have done before when using display capture. Oh, I accidentally showed my Blue Sky feed in which there was some furry art up. Not like NSFW furry art. It was just a furry girl relaxing in bed, but it was funny. I'm gonna DM Viria that the art she retweeted onto my timeline ended up in the stream. Okay. I closed a bunch of shit. Now I should be able to just do display capture. And then we'll switch from direct capture of audio to just doing desktop audio. It's something that is both extremely funny to accidentally show on stream and also, like, not against any rules at all. So we are waking up from cryo sleep. God, I love the cassette futurism aesthetic. Isn't the Twitch policy now that, like, if the game is approved to stream on Twitch, any content in the game is allowed on Twitch, even if the game would not normally be allowed? Even if that content would not normally be allowed to stream on Twitch. What the hell? That's so weird. What is going on with my legs? Am I supposed to be in 0G? Is that what's happening? If I'm in 0G and just floating there, how am I moving around like that instead of kicking off stuff? Yeah, I switched to just capturing my desktop audio and doing a display capture for the video. I think I've mentioned this before, but while the exact cassette futurism aesthetic of, like, very lo-fi user interfaces isn't super accurate, if you look at, like, actual, like, military and commercial hardware or today that isn't meant for, like, general general consumers, right? It doesn't really have the slick futuristic aesthetic you associate with, like, Apple devices. It kind of looks like this, except just, like, higher fi. Like, it's very black background, monocolor lines. And all of the interface is... And, like, sometimes the interface will have touchscreens, but if it has touchscreens, it's, like, the really durable type of touchscreen that you have to press really hard on. And mostly it will just have buttons that look very much like these. Because building machines that way is just way more durable and practical. Especially, I talk about how a lot of times the interiors of spaceships should look like submarines. And if I recall, crew of a submarine actually has to, like, do drills where they have to show they know where they can find all the buttons at their terminal in the dark, in, like, complete pitch blackness, which is obviously not, which, like, requires very tactile user interfaces. Items not collected 1. Oh my god. Yeah, F-35's interface has a touchscreen, but it's a different kind of touchscreen than what people think of, and it's a very chunky interface touchscreen. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for more items. I'll keep a closer eye out for items. Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigational officer? I have a friend that's just lost his ship, and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him. He's got good papers. Same old story. The megacorps undercut him, picked up all his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies, and I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. It sounds like you're doing okay, though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol Station. What a shithole. Still, I hear Wayland Yutani pay well. Good luck to you, if you can't beat them, right? Let's catch up when you get back. Blaine. Alien Dark Descent is really good, except for the ending, which is very strange. The ending sequence is terrible in that game. Like, both story-wise and gameplay-wise. It's like, what is happening? To be clear, when I say the ending sequence, I mean the exact last mission. It is like 30 minutes of gameplay that is really astoundingly worse than everything that came before it, and it is very confusing. I'm like, why are we doing this? This is terrible. It's very clear the hide in the closet animation would cut to black, yeah? So it said something about registration stations for saving. What are those? What do those look like? Oh, hey, shower. Yeah, I'm just gonna shower after getting dressed. Oh, is it this thing? No. I keep pressing escape to go out of the terminal. That's not the button. Oh, I see. I mean, it doesn't help that my allergies have been killing me the past few days, so I'm all hopped up on Claritin, and that is definitely affecting my ability to pay attention. Remember when magazines like that existed? Yeah, I'm surprised it's still on. Yes, James. How are you smoking in a... Well, I know, because it's the fucking, for the, like, era aesthetic, but... Alien Romulus? It was okay. It was neat. Yeah, I know. I was gonna comment on how insane smoking in a controlled atmosphere is. But like, yeah, it's the 70s, so of course. It's space 70s, so of course. No, I just mean that like when you smoke in an environment like this, Like, it obviously just goes into the filters and gets recirculated, right? And it will, like, ruin your fucking air filters. Also, I forgot to turn my outlines on in VTube Studio. Hold on. Whoa, what? Why am I doing this again? Huh? What is happening? And now I'm back to normal, okay. What the hell was that? What was that? I do, oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. I do like in Gundam Thunderbolt, the scene they have where there's like a smoking room on the spaceship that has like a vent that has like suction going, so it sucks the smoke into it. Yeah, it apparently does not like me alt-tabbing. No, I think it's a bug from me alt-tabbing. I'm gonna be real here. Huh. It's extremely strange, though.
Ripley.
It does. It does age
Did you wake
very
up
well.
early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Oh yeah, since someone brought up the conversation about cryosleep and stuff earlier, you should see the description I posted of what the equivalent of cryosleep is like in my own sci-fi universe that I've been writing for. Because I went with like the most nightmarish version of it possible, where they basically just kill you in a way that's easy to bring you back to life. Huh. I mean, it's on my Discord. Yeah, it's on the Discord. I pinned it in my Daylight Stars channel for my sci-fi setting. I have been writing a novel in it for like 2 years that I need to like work on more. I keep like procrastinating working on my fucking novel. And working on other unrelated projects in the same setting instead. But yeah, I call it anhydrobiotic stasis because it is in fact inspired by the anhydrobiosis that tardigrades do. And they basically just drain all of your blood. And completely dehydrate your body while pumping it full of like artificial proteins that prevent it from decaying or dying. and then they bring you back when you reach your destination. Yeah, and since it is basically mummification, I call the, like, cryosleep caskets instead, in my setting, I call them anhydrobiotic stasis sarcophagi. Which I've gotten, like, a bunch of people chiming in about how that name is really cool. Also, what am I doing? See you, Shadow? I totally forgot what I'm doing already. This is the Claritin destroying me. I don't normally stream when I have to do Claritin for allergies, but I didn't want to skip this stream. I was really excited for it. Explore the ship. Oh, I see. Okay. But yes, let me say it again. I am hopped up on Claritin. I am feeling weirdly lightheaded and inattentive. So was that a Game Boy Advance? Hold on. It looks kind of like it. It's not a Game Boy Advance, but it looks like it. What is this Russian number station bullshit?
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
All personnel to the bridge. Approaching Savannah.
Car magazine.
Looks like we're up.
What does that say? This man, this god? Ow? What the heck? Milk, butter, cream, sugar. Corn flakes, bran flakes, porridge oats. Oh my god. Crackers, cookies, coffee. Who doesn't love milking one's butter? Interesting. by the way, even if, like, okay, I know in Alien they have wacky sci-fi artificial gravity tech, which I always complain about being a thing. Which, like, yeah, I understand it being a thing because, well, in this case, it's justified by it being a movie game, but, like, a lot of stuff will include it that has no reason to. When it is literally just something they came up with for movies to, like, make it because, like, simulating zero-G is really expensive. Flakes, porridge oats, cornflakes, coffee, tea. Oh, at least they do have tea. Crackers, biscuits, cookies. Looking at these stations is really
So
funny.
cute! I'm with the science team!
Eclipsis, thank you for the resub. Yeah, like, okay, so the thing I always say is, like, when you're doing live action, simulating zero-G is, for a shoot, is ludicrously expensive. So of course you come up with excuses. Which, like, a lot of times artificial gravity serves that purpose. In harder sci-fi stuff like The Expanse, they do, like, magnetic boots as just, like, an excuse to have people walking around and, like, just ask you, and, like, they, like, CGI in people's hair floating around in zero-G. But when you're doing, like, a video game or something animated, you don't actually have any need to do that. So it's like so when stuff does it that doesn't have any, like, obvious reason, like obvious procedural reason to include artificial gravity, it strikes me as really lazy, and like it would be cooler if people had to do stuff in zero-G. To N. Taylor, re Nostromo incident to Wayland Yutani, file number DS9398476. Hey Taylor, I got your case request. It may take me a while to dig out the files, and the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. In 2122, the Wayland Yutani cargo vessel, the USCSS Nostromo, went missing. No trace was found of its cargo or crew. Apart from a new science officer, the rest of the crew had worked together before, 7 in all. There it goes, now it's scrolling. Okay. Dallas, Captain. Ash, Science Officer. Kane, or is it Kane? Executive Officer. Ripley, Warrant Officer. Lambert, Navigation Officer. Parker, Chief Engineer. Brett, Engineer Technician. Wayland Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in the history. Get the impression they don't like to mention it. Anyways, I'll try and find these files later, clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs have an eye on you for something big. Interesting. Torrens Manifest. MSV 7760 Torrens, M-Class Starship. Captain Verlaine Diane. Comms Officer Connor William. Owner Verlaine Diane. Contractor Wayland Yutani. Outbound and return transportation for Wayland Yutani Retrieval Team to Sevastopol Station. Team consists of 3 Wayland Yutani employees. Samuels C. Ripley A. Samuel C. Ripley A. Taylor N. Passengers Samuels, Christopher, Ripley Amanda, Taylor Nina. Number of decks 2, number of crew 2. Interstellar Communications Attendant, long haul hypersleep chamber, commercial passenger cargo ship, retrofitted from a tow rig. Retains operational heavy-duty tow umbilical. Star Citizen has already made all of the money in the world, so who cares if it does poorly when it releases? Star Citizen is honestly, it was an omen for the cryptocurrency shit that has now taken over America. Where they just like promise vaporware and they get shit tons of money for no reason.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
I have
Don't
not
worry,
seen the
Miss
Alien
Taylor.
RPG.
Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Interesting. Crypto is totally batshit. It has no use case other than investing in it. Like, no one uses it for anything except as an investment asset, and it doesn't represent anything of any real-world value. It's not a stock or a share. It is just an abstract investment that serves no other purpose than as an investment, and somehow it has value because, like, people keep buying it. And I'm like, every time I hear about crypto, I'm like, has the world gone fucking insane? Did COVID give everyone brain damage? Hi, Takashi Jersey. It's your first time chatting, and yes, that's a funny joke.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors.
I assume our shadow president Elon Musk will make what I'm saying about crypto now illegal in his regime.
Looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Utani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers portside over.
Oh god, he has plans to like make cryptocurrency the like actual currency of the US, and I'm like, oh my god.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option.
Cause the robots in Alien are like weird synthetic organisms, not like robots.
Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Oh, he's pushing to cancel all moon missions because he thinks going to the moon is pointless when we could go to Mars instead.
You're doing good, Tim. Just keep moving.
Yeah, these people have no idea of xenomorphs. There should be, I have mentioned this before. I mentioned this before on Blue Sky, but there should be a horror game where you're going through like incredibly narrow corridors in a spacesuit. On like a derelict spaceship. And they're like as narrow as submarine corridors get. It would be great. By the way, you can't do that. You need to pre-breathe to switch into an EVA suit. You actually need to pre-breathe to switch into an EVA suit. You have to, it takes like an hour to put them on and an hour to take them off. Imagine if Amanda here had to like actually sit in this room for an hour decompressing. I mean, it looks like a soft suit, so they could not use 1 atmosphere pressure. Yeah, if you were to do it, you'd have to like really program a custom movement system. Ooh. Compound B, interesting. The art direction in this game is absolutely fantastic. I love this so far. Neat. I'm gonna spend a lot of time just like staring at panels, I think. Wow. So yeah, they had that's neat. That's actually incredible to hear, and makes me wonder further why I've not played this game until now. I hate touchscreens. I think there should be legislation to make touchscreens illegal. We should ban touchscreens, like categorically. I'll touch you. That's like my most boomer take. People ask what my most boomer take is. I think technology is too easy to use nowadays. I think it should be like illegal to make it to make fucking touchscreens and content recommendation algorithms and all that shit that makes like a smooth, seamless experience of online that makes you not have to think about anything and have no control over your experience. You're just like surrendering it all to some corporation. I think that all that shit should be illegal. Yeah. I think you should have to have computer literacy to use a computer. I think every time you boot up your computer, it should show you a command prompt. And you need to log in with the command prompt. Or else you're not allowed to use the fucking computer. Strategy stupid people me. Yeah, like every time I hear about young people having like worse computer literacy than older people, I like feel this deep rage and I'm like, this is fucking Apple's fault. We need to ban touchscreens. We need to ban like apps abstracted from folder structures. We need to like force people to navigate their computer via command prompt so they learn how it actually fucking works. Folder corrupted, huh? Well, that closed out of the thing entirely. That wasn't what I went. Yeah, like, no, this is, like, I'm hamming it up for the bit, but no, I am genuinely concerned about the lack of tech literacy among a generation that use technology constantly. And I think it is genuinely bad for them that they don't understand how the tech they use constantly actually works. Like, I see, like, young people who spend all day on their phones and on their iPads and shit who don't know what a folder is. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, people don't know about, like, folders and files because fucking Apple abstracts that shit completely on the iPad. So, boys and girls, you've probably heard the whispers about Sevastopol by now, and I can confirm it's official. Sevastopol is being decommissioned. I will go over with each of you what this means in regards to your contracts and next placement. But for now, we still have a job to do. The suits want this done with the skeleton crew, which means we'll only be getting a few outside contractors to help. But it does mean overtime. I recommend taking what you can while it's available. I should point out that the decommission does not mean lucky dip. Everything here has to be accounted for, and I will personally escort anyone found helping themselves to equipment to Marshal Waits, Chief. And another corrupted folder. Okay. It's of a kind with my take that I hate like really abstract high-level programming languages, and would rather program everything in C. I would rather use C than Java or Python. The only oh fuck! Okay.
This'll help.
Python is fine. Java is god-awful. If you've ever programmed in Kotlin, though, it's like Java if Java was good. That said, I still dislike high-level programming languages and would rather program in C. The only high-level programming language I actually like is Haskell. Using a flare aboard a space station sounds like a really good way to start an electrical fire. Not right or wrong, but millennial criticism of Gen Z, Alpha's lack of tech literacy sounds like boomer Gen X criticism of later generations and understanding how cars work. Also, I guess the stream. I mean, yeah. I mean, it is, and like suddenly I feel a weird amount of sympathy for boomers complaining about young people not knowing how cars work. And I did say it is my most boomer complaint. Huh, okay. You can throw it. You always know Working Joe. Someone new. Whack. Oh yeah, I also think things like cars and shit that you can't repair yourself should also be illegal. But that's just standard boilerplate right to repair stuff. It's not my insane boomer take of like, you should be legally required to navigate your computer with a console. Well, that's ominous. Keep moving. What the fuck does that say? Vivi, opinions about fridges with apps and touchscreens? I think the internet of shit should be banned. I hate the... I hate the internet of things. I call it the internet of shit. The S in IoT stands for security. God, remember the restaurant that got hacked and their customers' credit card details leaked through their Internet of Things enabled a fucking aquarium?
Hello? Anyone here?
I hate the modern tech industry. It has gotten so divorced from making things that anyone has any reason to actually use. Interesting. When do I think the tech industry lost its way? Social media. I think Facebook was the beginning of the end. Yeah, Internet 2.0. We should ban everything Internet 2.0 related. So Twitch streams too? I mean, if it meant getting rid of the Web 2.0, I wouldn't mind having to stop being a Twitch streamer. Forgot. Forgotten? F-U. Interesting. I think the internet would be a better place too if you had to know how to use a console on a PC to access the internet. Tomorrow together equals no future? Help. Welcome to the end of the line. This life for rent.
Doesn't anything here work?
I don't think we need to ban minors. I think we need to, like, make it so you need to, like, know how to type things into a computer console to use the internet. And we could finally put an end to the eternal summer. Have I used IRC? Yes. I think the internet as a whole has been a good thing, by the way. I'm just, like, rattling off my insane boomer takes. And this is like, you have and none of y'all have any idea how serious I am about any of this shit. Or like, to what extent it is a bit or not. Old people use IRCs. Yeah, people mostly use Discord. Which, like, it's convenient because Discord will, like, save history indefinitely, which IRC did not do, but... I don't want to... Yeah, tech companies are stripping what little good the internet did do away nowadays. To the point where occasionally I think maybe it would be good if the internet stopped existing. Oh, hello. Ooh, I see. Oh, I have to smash E. Okay. What is KJVS? What unit is that?
Don't shoot! I'm with the science team!
Bree, thank you for the resub. Like, no, but seriously, what unit is KJVS? I've never seen that unit before. You kilojoule volts, what? Yeah, I've never seen that unit before. What is it? 2000, what? The generator? That's so strange. Have you ever seen something that like lists power and kilowatt hours per hour? Yeah, I have no fucking clue what that unit is supposed to be. I think it's like Dutch
I'm with the
TV
science team.
Power consumption is measured in kilowatt hours per hour, which is such a funny unit because that just equates. No, it's kilowatt hours per 1,000 hours, which is just watts. That's just watts. Langley, if you're looking for our stash, I've moved it. You left it right out in the open where anyone could have taken it. Jesus, do you know what I had to do to get it? I've hidden it in one of the storerooms. You should be able to find it. The code is 0340. Don't worry, no one goes down to the terminal anymore, not after what happened. Also, we're out of meds and low on water, so you're gonna need to get some. It's your turn. Maybe it'll teach you to take care of our stuff in the future. I mean, I understand why it's like that, because you can instantly look at that metric and go like, wait, that's just watts. I can just change the unit to watts, and it makes like a bit more sense to people who are like, they see their electrical bill billed in kilowatt hours. So like, oh, this is how much I'm gonna. So like for like an ordinary person, they can go look at it and go like, oh, this is how much I'm gonna have to pay for 1,000 hours of using this TV. But it is just watts. It's just an overly complicated way of writing watts. Almost all of the units there just cancel out. Goodbye from Siegson. Public notice: the decommissioning of Sevastopol Station. We've had a long journey together, but sadly it's coming to an end. Siegson Corp would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you who worked and lived at Sevastopol over the years, and hopes that Siegson has helped to make it a productive and rewarding environment. Our investment and belief in the station has never wavered. Be assured that Siegson's Apollo Central AI and Working Joe androids will be there to serve Sevastopol until the last rivet is removed. We wish you all the very best for the future. After all, Sevastopol isn't just a station. It's people. Oh my god, these corporation things. Harris, Turner, get back here now. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're going to need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit is over. Waits out. Restore power to departures. Oh, okay.
I'm going!
Hey, Alchemist.
Harris, Turner,
Oh, I see.
Get back here now. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're gonna need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Waits up.
Oh, I see how this interface works. Okay. It's an ominous noise. Hi, not Slipnip. I haven't died yet. We kind of just started, and I spent a long point rambling about how computers should be legally required to only be navigable by a terminal so that only people who are computer literate can use them. Q to access the crafting menu. Huh. Interesting. Can I have the context of the statement? There is no context. I was just rambling off my boomer takes about how technology is too easy to use nowadays. And how it's rotting the use minds.
What the hell happened here?
And it was better when you had to learn how a computer worked to use a computer. Is that actually how you write elevator in Japanese? Because that just says ere beta. I only know a little Japanese. Welcome, bienvenue, willkommen, benvenuto. I don't know what the Chinese says. Or if that's Japanese. Yeah, remember when people thought Japan was going to take over the world? Say basuto poru. Is that Rory? Is that Ruri? I don't remember. Yes, I know. About that door here. I still see that, and I think it says segs instead of siegs every time I see it. Horny, I guess. I'm not like super horny. I'm like out of it because like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I am on like so much fucking Claritin because my allergies are killing me. Waits lied to us. No entry. Oh, wait. Hold on, was that thing for the code back there? No hospital, no authority, no hope. Wait a second, I want to check that. Ow. I was not paying attention. Oh, what is this? That's not the correct code. Okay, I forgot the code. Zero 341 maybe? Wait. No. It says I can check my journal, but it's not in the audio logs. Oh, there it is. 0340. Okay. Oh, there. Neat. Okay. You can make a pipe bomb? Neat. Have you got the Cup of Joe smile? The Apollo core is a mainframe that monitors and provides guidance for all of Seek's and Working Joe androids in Sevastopol. A unified information hub that makes sure artificial humans work to maximum efficiency. A direct interface with the station's security system quickly spots anything on Sevastopol that needs repair or attention, and notifies the Working Joes about the required work within seconds, so you can rest assured that during your stay on Sevastopol, you're on safe hands. Here at Siegson, we understand that science and technology need to work in harmony with society. There are many exciting discoveries and opportunities out on the horizon, but we believe that before we set off into the wild blue yonder, we should concentrate on solving those problems closer to home. That's why at Siegson, every new technology, research project, and discovery is concerned with finding real-world applications to help families, small businesses, and local communities. We don't forget the little details when seeing the big picture. We don't want to show you a new world, we want to discover it with you. We hope you'll join us for the journey. Siegson, tomorrow, together. Oh my god. On your way back to Thetis, toast your return with Davenport Rye. You've traveled far, worked hard, and now you're returning home. You're looking forward to seeing your family and sleeping in your own bed. But there's one pleasure you never have to wait for. It's time to reward yourself with a crisp, distinctive taste of Davenport Rye. Is that an ad for Buckshot? It is. Smile with confidence. Regular dental checkups are vital to the health of your teeth. I guess that's something for all the Brits in the audience. Lovingly machine rolled for your pleasure. Doesn't the NHS famously not include dental? Like, I thought that's where the stereotype of Brits having terrible teeth comes from. Is that like an oh whoa face? It really looks like an oh whoa face. The stereotype comes from nowhere. I'm gonna continue to repeat it though, just because it makes you upset, Ree. I'm gonna spread misinformation about British people. Heart attack central dweller. None of this is inaccurate, but it's still funny. Strangers will be shot. Alternatively, you can read it like yoga. Not like yoga, like Yoda, not yoga. Strangers shot will be. What? What is this an ad for? Oh.
The Torrens. I'm here. I'm right here. Verlaine. God damn it.
many kilometers do you have to drive for a car if you can pick up bag milk and eggs? A few? Is it true that Americans are partially melted with their cars? I mean, there's an insane amount of lobbying to ensure that you are not able to, like, transit without a car. Like in Florida, I think last year they banned bike lanes. Bike lanes are illegal in Florida now. Yes, cities aren't allowed to add bike lanes to their roads anymore in Florida. This wacky unit is still driving me crazy. What the fuck is that supposed to be? The driving exam here in the US is pretty easy, but it's not that absurdly easy. Clink, glug. Ah. Oh. Some things are too good to be savored. Buy 2 bottles. Oh my god. Hello? That's just a light fixture that's attached, I see.
Jones, today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
My brain feels like it's leaking out my ears. I'm so dead. Zoe, I'm sorry, but I won't need you to come in next week. As you know, the store's been in trouble for some time now, and I couldn't hold off the creditors any longer. There's just no one coming to Sevastopol anymore. It's not just us either. It sounds like the whole station is in the red and they're pulling the plug. Going to sell it off for scrap, I guess. I was speaking to one of the engineers, and he reckons they'll announce it soon. I'm telling you this so you don't stick around looking for another job. Sevastopol's finished. Time to move on. to all spaceflight terminal employees. In the interest of public safety and the prevention of panic, it must be made clear to all potential passengers that there are currently no scheduled flights leaving Sevastopol, nor ships available. The Colonial Marshals are investigating problems on station and will update accordingly. From the Office of Marshal Waits. Dental record matching for, like, forensics is complete pseudoscience, though. Bite mark analysis was what I was thinking of. Yeah, no, bite mark analysis is complete pseudoscience. Yeah, dental. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking of a different thing. Right, yeah. What is Apollo? Apollo is a central AI that monitors and provides guidance for all the seasoned working Joes on Sevastopol. Apollo also oversees all communications on the station. So wherever you are, you know you're in safe hands. Oh my god. Some of the worst offenders of, like, completely not paying attention to traffic laws in the US are actually cops. Cops will just casually break traffic laws. That's ominous. And then they also, like, will just, like, not charge drivers with things the cops randomly think should be legal. Like in the US here, cops, like, generally hate cyclists. So, like, if you get, like, run over as a cyclist, a lot of times the cops will just, like, laugh in your face if you try and press charges. Which results in a thing where, like, if you, like, regularly ride your bike places here in the US, at some point someone will intentionally try to run you over. It is a common experience here. What am I hearing? Americans are just, like, completely fucking deranged about cars. It would not, I think you could argue it would be a legal case for self-defense, but there is a big chance that the cops will charge you and not charge the guy who tried to run you over. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing here? Oh. Oh. Aha. That was not clear at all. Reuse dried coffee, huh? Okay. Is using blinker lights in the US more likely to get you cut off? Yes. You will get a ticket for that. That's like one of the things you definitely will get a ticket for, but like a lot of US drivers' reaction to seeing someone using their blinker lights is to actively try to cut them off. Oh yeah, California drivers are infamous. Is this some domination thing? As far as I can tell, yeah. Body bag, huh? Americans as a culture feel like your average American seems to consider being slightly inconvenienced basically a crime against humanity that justifies any response. That justifies like any possible retaliation to the minor inconvenience. Americans are a nation of farm animals.
That's gotta be the exit up ahead.
See, I don't just make fun of British people, I also make fun of Americans too. You can be like, God, we suck so much into European trains, then yeah. Is it a cat? Our nation is the equivalent of a kid crying at a sibling's birthday party because the parent wouldn't let him blow out the candle. Yeah, that's what the average American is like. Just the most, like, insanely entitled person imaginable. Especially Californians. I'm gonna continue, like, insulting Californians even as I'm planning on moving to California. Yeah, like, Californians act, like, insanely entitled. I will say that, like... New Yorkers and other, like, northern and other, like, big cities that aren't in California have, like, actually good cultures here in America where people are willing to tolerate some amount of inconvenience. But, like, you go to suburbia and people are like, if you slightly inconvenience me, I should have the right to murder you on the spot. I did hear that. But also I'm rambling and hopped up on Claritin, so I'm not paying nearly as much attention to the game as I should. Suburban and a hick is the size of their guns? No, that's not true. Hicks are way better than suburbanites. Suburbanites are people who want like the illusion of living in a rural area, but all the amenities of living in a city, and think that like city dwellers should have to like pay all the costs of providing them with their with those amenities. They're rural LARPers, yes. And they're like your average suburbanite in the US is like constantly complaining about having to pay taxes for the city, and then also complaining about city services not being up to snuff, and like any attempt to like deny them like equal or it's like the suburbanites are the worst, just saying. I'm gonna run some ads and run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I am back. Anyways, like my ramble, like, okay, I ramble about how entitled Americans are in general, but like people who live in cities, like if you have to deal with like your neighbor making noise and shit, then like obviously you have to like learn to deal with some inconvenience. And so like as a result, the people who live in cities here in America are generally fine. It's the people who live in the suburbs are just the worst human beings on the planet, who are so deeply entitled to everything always going their way that they are prone to like actual acts of violence when they are mildly inconvenienced. I also grew up in a suburb. I don't like any of my neighbors. Actually, I currently live in the suburbs because I live with my parents, and like none of us like any of our neighbors. They all suck. The homeowners association for our suburban neighborhood tried to stop my parents from putting up one of those "no human is illegal" signs. Like tried to say it was against HOA rules, as people like across the street had Trump signs up. So putting a meme sign is not okay? No, 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 no. No, they were fine with political signs. They're fine with signs like that. With those kinds of signs, as long as they're right-wing. They only did it to people who had... They only, like, tried to stop people from doing it if it was, like, vote for Harris. Yes, it's fine if it's racist. The entire point of HOAs is to keep black people out. That's why they exist and have the powers they do. After federal desegregation mandates, HOAs were afforded a ton of power as like a way because they couldn't explicitly just say black people aren't allowed to move here anymore. So instead, they came up with a bunch of arbitrary rules that they could selectively enforce against the wrong type of person in the neighborhood. HOA is a homeowners association. It's like a little, it's like a group of petty tyrants who run your neighborhood. And I think anyone who is like a sitting member of an HOA board should be fed into a wood chipper. I'm like super lost. What am I doing? Maintenance check required, okay. I just told you why HOAs exist and have the powers they do. It's to keep black people out of suburban neighborhoods. Again, literally. When federal desegregation mandates came in, saying like you couldn't deny housing to black people, instead the people responded by giving a ton of power to HOAs so they could arbitrarily enforce their contradictory and impossible to comply to rules against black people who move in to keep black people out. We had racism and we don't have HOAs. You had racism, but you didn't have a lot of non-white people. The difference between England and the US is one is a racist society that keeps all the black and brown people on the other side of the ocean, whereas the other one is the one who has them like living next door. So of course America is way more actively racist because it has to actively police black people all the time. This isn't like praise for America or whatever. I'm just saying England would be exactly like this if there were more black people living there. There's still a lot of non-whites in England. Not nearly as many as there are in the US. I'm aware, Crick. I'm aware. What I'm saying is there aren't nearly as many as in the US. But like, if you ever think about something that's wrong and fucked up with America, it's fucking racism. What the fuck am I doing? I'm looking for some shit. It's like maintenance check required. I assume I'm supposed to find something. Well, the UK doesn't have presidents, for one thing, James. And yeah, Starmer is a complete moron. Why am I rambling about politics instead of playing the game? It is a very cool game. I got sidetracked from fucking... Let's stop rambling about politics. I got sidetracked from rambling about my boomer takes about technology to rambling about America being car obsessed to rambling about how much I hate the suburbs to rambling how much I hate HOAs to rambling about how like everything fucked up in America is because of racism. And yeah, I am drugged, and that's why I'm just rambling. Yeah, I've been walking around in circles in this corridor for like, I don't know, like 20 minutes? Oh god, the Claritin. Okay. I'm like genuinely unsure whether it was a good idea to stream this at this point. Because I'm so out of it. Okay, thank you, James. Thank you. Everyone is showing Vivi bimbo mode. It is kind of bimbo mode. There's like not a thought in my head. Like sometimes like I just like zone out and there aren't any thoughts in my head right now. Big dog. 100% pure meat satisfaction. Go big dog. That's me, big dog, true. I will say a sausage that's 100% meat actually sounds like not very tasty. Oh, hey. It's funny how even when I'm bimbo mode from the Claritin, I can still ramble about science and like socio-political issues and shit. But it's just complete stream of consciousness ranting that has no connection to what I'm doing. And I can't like find shit in game. I just walk around in circles.
Bruce, it's Turner. Gotta deal with that wasted asshole again. This time he nearly wrecked the door with a maintenance jack. Guess he figures it's safe here. Wants to lock himself in. Screw him. We got too much to worry about without babysitting drunks. Anyway, I threw him in the evidence lockup. Let the son of a bitch sleep it off.
Oh, that's where I came from, right? I locked up was preggers? Maybe. I was very confused for a second, and you can tell how out of it I was by the fact that I was confused by that while playing Alien. While playing an Alien game. You know, the whole idea from Alien came from where they were talking about an idea for, like, a script featuring an alien on a spaceship, and they were like, how does the alien get on the spaceship? And one of the guys, I forget which person it was involved in the creation of Alien, was like, what if the alien rapes you? Yeah, it's funny when people like doubt when I say that Alien is about like the fear of sexual assault and stuff. And then I like relate that story where they were like, we're like literally the whole concept of the movie came from the proposal, what if the alien rapes you? Yeah, people, like, honestly, people who, like, doubt that that's what Alien is about are, like, just dense or, like, intentionally ignorant because it's, like, very obvious theming. Wait, was Joss Whedon going to make the alien rape thing, like, literal instead of metaphorical? Here? Okay. Oh my god, Arg House. Oh my god. Wait, in here? I looked around in here and there was nothing. Also, yes, this does seem like a chestburster place. Is that upside down? Yes, it is. Why are the other end of the corridor? Okay. They had to tell Joss no. Oh my god. Oh, hey, it's a game it's like a game stick thing. Neat. You know what's whack? Speaking of like weird sex pests in entertainment, I still see people frequently. Oh. Hello? But there's the wrench. I still see people like retweeting Holden Shearer's tweets. Well, I guess posts on Blue Sky or Skeets on my feed. And I'm like, do you know why he got fired from Onyx Path? Thank you, James. I mean, like, he's not a sex pest himself, but his, like, friend is a sex pest, and he, like, helped him get away with sex pest shit. And people should stop reposting Holden Shearer's posts.
My name is Zachary Watson. That's Watson. You get that? My complaint is this. Fucking marshals. They should be protecting us. It's their job. Something's on the station with us and no one knows what it is. No one fucking knows. They put braces on the doors. Lockdown. You know, like to keep something out. I'm fucking terrified, man. I'm fucking... Shit. It's so cold. I don't think this fucking thing even works.
Oh my god, he... Vic Mignogna got hired for 7 Days to Die? Yeah, he is a horrible sex pest. Also, I will say this, Benjamin Sridankeu didn't do anything actually wrong under her identity as requires hate other than be unnecessarily rude to people. Like, literally the whole criticism of her and her past is she was, like, really rude to people when criticizing racism and sci-fi. No, Benjamin is a woman. Yeah, like, she was just rude to people, and people were like, she needs to be blackballed from the industry for being rude when she criticizes white people for racism. I'll hold both, okay. And so it's like, and so when people bring up, oh, did you know she used to be the infamous blogger requires hate? And it's like, oh, so you're saying like 15 years ago, she was really rude on the internet. Who cares? Are you like going off the Laura J. Mixon essay? Because I can link you another essay like debunking that. And how, like, most of the allegations in it aren't true.
Interview subject. Heist. Did I say that right? Heist? Look, if you can't even tell me your name, we're gonna be here a hell of a long time. I just want to know about your boss. He's got you all into a lot of trouble. Someone's gonna be accountable. I'm gonna make damn sure someone's accountable. No? Tough guy, huh? Turner, turn off the tape. Maybe our friend here is just shy.
Well, I will say in the few years I've known Benjamin Sridankeu, she's been really nice and helpful with my own, like, sci-fi writing. So, like, I find it difficult to care that she was really rude to people on the internet 10 years ago. Yeah, that was a really obvious implied police brutality. Yeah, she's like, I will say, when I've talked to her, she has like repeatedly admitted, like, yeah, I used to be a huge asshole in the past. Oh, Isara. Right, I remember your name. Hey, happy birthday. Oh my god, you're younger than me. I always freak out whenever I see people who are younger than me. You're like 30, I'm 28. I'm like almost 28. Did I miss something? Oh, here, okay. Here? Go back to where the luggage was. Okay, over here. Or like over there. Okay. No, on my right. Okay. I'm so fucking out of it. Right from where I'm standing. Okay, over here then. I'm so out of it. Why am I playing this game when I'm so out of it? I'm like experiencing all this shit as like a fever dream of disconnected moments. I have no idea what I did like 5 minutes ago. I should maybe replay the beginning of this game when I'm not on antihistamine. This way? Oh, I see it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing, but I'm probably gonna replay this because I'm not gonna, because I am so out of it. Oh, hey, it's a... I should know what this is. What this kind of device is, but I don't remember. Feels weird attempting to guide a bimbo through a video game. Woo! Okay, go to the big door now. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. That's what I was going to do. I have like enough... I am sensate enough to realize that's what I should do. Ah. Hello, cutscene.
Stay still.
Oh, I've seen this cutscene.
Okay. Now turn around. Come on!
I'm Ripley.
Where'd you come from? Ripley?
Off station. A ship.
There's no ships here!
There are now.
Well, that's good news. Because things are not so good here. Something blue just now. Rocked this whole place.
I saw it.
But lady, that's the least of our problems.
Yeah?
Yeah. Something's on this station. Something you wouldn't believe.
Like what?
A killer. You get it?
Okay. Okay.
Why are horror movie characters always so cryptic?
Axel.
I was boarding with 2 colleagues. EVA. We got separated by the blast. Can you help me find them?
Yeah, as soon as the game is no longer railroaded, I'm going to like completely lose my ability to navigate the game.
A place on the ship.
How do I know I can trust you?
I need to find comms. I need to contact my ship.
This is your lucky day.
Let's go, sweetheart. Seeks and comms is in the Systex Spire. It's quite a distance, but we can get to a transit through the freight area. But watch yourself. We can get into all sorts of trouble there, okay?
Was that you following me back there?
Had to keep my distance. Can't take any chances.
Thor's Ruin. Obsidian Stars. Huh.
Stick close to me.
What?
Hey, don't move.
Oh,
Yeah, it does look like an album cover.
Okay, we're not looking for trouble. Who are you?
I'm John. This is Ringo.
They're just some assholes. We haven't got time for this. Come on, Jana.
We're trying to get to comms. Can you help us?
We don't need their help.
Don't tell them anything. Look, I've got the elevator working. Jana, let's go, okay?
I'm sorry. Good luck.
What the hell was that about? Why are you so damn aggressive?
Everyone's running shit scared. Keeping to their own. Safer that way. I hope this ship of yours is the real McCoy.
Why am I not talking? I just zoned out completely for a while there.
Hold up. Let me get the elevator. Allow me. Place is old. Needs a special touch.
I'm gonna admit, James, I wasn't really listening either.
What are you waiting for? Hit the button.
That looks like the guy from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. The guy who says, like, Arrivederci when he beats people up. Bruno! I think that's his name, at least. No, Mista's a different guy. Mista's the guy with the gun. How well do you know... How well do you know your long-haul sex partner? What is this an ad for? What is this poster for? Huh? How well do you know your long-haul sex partner? It's the only text on the poster. What is it, just meant to sow suspicion? Why does this poster exist? Oh my god. Okay, I just repeatedly slapped myself to bring myself back to my senses. Why was I laughing so hard? Why am I like this? Oh dear God. Oh, there.
I'd appreciate it if you told me what the hell was going on. Right now.
Listen, darling.
I like how he immediately went from like normal stance to shady stance.
And chat all you want.
Yeah, when we get to my ship. I need to know what's going on. Right fucking now.
Fine. Like I said, there's a killer.
A killer? What does that even mean?
I ain't seen it, but it's here. Picking us off one by one.
What are you saying? A psycho? A person?
No, something else. A monster.
Why are you laughing at a poster for a solid minute? Because I'm high on fucking Claritin.
Someone must know what's going on. What am I doing here?
Shit, we need to move. This way. Get down.
This is bullshit, man. You should be looking for a way off.
Are you crazy? There's no way off.
At least we're safe down here. For how long? What if they come for us?
Then we shoot the crap out of them. Now shut up. You're making me nervous.
We shouldn't have done that back there. I know we're hungry, but...
Trouble. We'll have to go random. Follow me.
What, did they eat someone or something?
Can't hack much more of this.
Oh, I have to press E.
Friends of yours?
I've had run-ins with those guys before. They don't like strangers. Even nice guys like me.
I'm shocked.
I'm pulling your chain, darling. You want
An
to
iris? Yeah, you can call it an iris door. It's also very sphincter-like.
Someone should be doing something.
They are. It's called surviving. Everyone's turning on each other. The fear, it makes people crazy.
I've noticed. You've been living here?
What can I say? My butler's on holiday. Grab what you need. You don't know when you'll get another chance. Been hunkered down here for a week now, waiting for a ship. Waiting for you, I guess.
Okay, if I re-streamed this, do you want to know how fast I would probably get through it like 2 or 3 times as fast without just like wandering aimlessly in circles?
Just be careful not to flash it around. You don't want to get caught.
It may not be fast, but it's great content. True. The android brain understanding our half-brothers.
Let's go. This way.
What now?
I'll watch the vent. There's another vent round here somewhere. I marked it so I wouldn't forget it.
Oh, okay.
How about you look around? We're not going anywhere until you find that vent.
Over there? Hesuian Zoroark 1025, thank you for the follow. It's not that vent. Oh, over here, I guess, maybe? Yeah, I'm high on Claritin.
Axel, is this it?
Not like intentionally. I took some Claritin for my allergies and it's really fucking me up.
I knew it was here somewhere.
Oh, it is that one.
Got it covered. Come on. It's not smart to stay here too long.
This is the way everyone travels around here.
Just those that want to stay alive, sweetheart.
Torrens, so that's your ship, huh?
Quiet. I hear something.
Yeah, I hear you. Will do. Gotta go meet the others. Something's going down.
There's always something going down.
Come on. We don't want to piss him off. We'll make it through this, I promise.
These ducks are surprisingly wide, yeah. They're very video game ducks. I didn't want to do like an animation for like crawling in first person.
Shine that flashlight. Quietly. Hold up.
What's the emergency? Someone else has been here. Everyone, stay alert. Keep your guns tight. Shoot anyone you don't know. Stick around while I check our stock.
How you holding up? You okay?
They're armed. Too many of them to take on.
Take on?
We still got to get through there. The door at the end.
How?
Let's try a distraction. The generator. If that went down, they'd have to check it out. You're smaller than me. You'll make less noise.
Great.
Which one of you checked our supplies last?
I did. What's up?
You decide to help yourself a little?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Hey, he's been with me the whole time.
We're missing food, ammo, meds. If it's not one of us, then we were right. Someone's been in here.
This is no good. We're supposed to be secure down here.
Damn it. What about the lock Joe rigged up?
I've just come from there. Sealed tight. Eyes open. Keep your guns ready.
Someone's gonna have to tell the boss.
Boss? He's a goddamn store clerk.
Yeah? Maybe you think you could do better.
He's not saying that.
I'm just saying that...
Just stop saying. And help me check the rest of this stuff. That is, if you could keep your trap from...
What the fuck just happened?
Generators died.
It just turned itself off? No. Somebody's here.
Check it out. Everyone with me.
This place falls apart more every day.
Well, I can't go back near the terminal now.
friend said he saw
Who's
it.
there? Come out.
Doesn't seem to be broken.
How would you know, Einstein?
If the generator had blown, there'd be smoke.
Well, it's not working now.
Maybe the safety got tripped.
Could've
You're
been
right,
a
this is
rodent.
near the
Got
light.
stuck in it, set off the safety.
A rat. Big fucking rat to do that.
Station feels like
Well,
a
I don't
graveyard,
know.
Huh?
Someone is fucking with us. Probably the same person who stole our stuff.
That's a scary thought.
That's why we've got guns. Come on, help me find the switch to get it started again.
Glad I found you guys.
Okay, now he sees me.
Hey, what was that?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out where to hide. I'm surprised that isn't just a cutscene death and they make you like go through him repeatedly shooting you and you don't have any like weapons or anything.
Okay, gotta be quiet here. Don't shine that flashlight. Quietly.
Yeah, I didn't see the vent and I walked to the other end of the room and then they
What's
came
the
in.
emergency? Someone else has been here. Everyone, stay alert. Keep your guns tight. Shoot anyone you don't know. Stick around while I check our stock.
Oh, I see the vent.
What just happened?
It just turned itself off? No, somebody's here.
Check it out. Everyone with me.
Come on. Someone will send help soon.
Who's there? Come out.
Doesn't seem to be broken.
How would you know, Einstein?
If the generator had blown, there'd be smoke.
Well, it's not working now.
Maybe the safety got
Huh.
tripped.
Okay.
Could have been a rodent.
Nice work, Ripley. This way. Let's keep it down. They're still close by. Follow
That's
me.
neat. Okay, safe station. I guess it's red if there are, I don't know.
How much further?
Nearly there.
I'm probably gonna restream this section of the game when I'm like way more
Your ship's
coherent.
still there. Sevastopol not quite what you're expecting yet.
Oh, shift is for sprinting, okay. Shift is also for summoning
I'm
enemies.
supposed to be here. My shipping out papers were for a week ago.
S, I managed to get my hands on the stuff I was talking about. Chief won't even notice the stock missing. Things always get lost when a station's closing down. Don't worry about customs either. Sinclair's told his men to turn a blind eye. They'd probably be too busy goofing off or taking backhanders to notice anyway. You we pay for, I guess. Nearson, Leonard, you're both first shift on the door, so read carefully. Putting this together wasn't easy, and we don't want intruders getting in because you didn't read the instructions properly. This here is what you call a two-man rule lock. This means it needs two to open the door simultaneously from two different consoles. Most of us don't know each other, so this is the safest way of making sure everything stays secure, and none of us decide to head off on their own with our stuff. When you're on shift, take it in turns to keep guard and notify the other if one of us needs to be let in or out. That means just us, no one else. No matter how much anyone begs, and no matter what sob story they try and pull. I was with a group before, and we got soft, and now I'm the only one left. Trust no one. Inventory, no one is to take anything or mark it off the list without talking to me first. Aspirin, canned food, cereals, water, toothpaste, cigarettes, toilet paper, industrial tapes, medkits, powdered milk. Running low on ammunition, Zoe managed to pick up some prescription drugs, all addressed to the same person, because they didn't need them anymore. Yeah, it is different.
It's powered down. The assholes have cut us off. Got it. We need to activate both consoles at the same time to open it. I'll do this one. You go to the one on the other side.
Okay.
Is this just an excuse to separate us across like a window so we can watch him die?
Ready. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Axel, behind you.
Fuck you!
Oh no, he doesn't die.
Get here now! I've got the thieving son of a bitch. You bums think you can take what you want? Get the fuck off me! Hey, you picked the wrong guy!
Fuck. Let's go. The others are on their way. We need to go! Now!
Hey, you bastard!
Move it!
Shoot him!
Okay.
I think he's dead. They killed him.
Come on!
Oh.
You killed that guy!
Because he was going to kill me, you saved my life. This is about survival. Do you understand? Here's something.
Oh, now he's going to die. While ads are playing, unfortunately.
Axel?
What have I got on me?
What the hell was that thing?
Do not run, okay.
I keep moving.
Not this way, okay. Okay, that way. Meat. I'm gonna follow a save station, and even though it's early in the stream, I'm gonna call it a night because I am fucking dying here. Holy shit, I am so fucked up.
What the hell was that thing?
Holy shit, I am so fucked up.
'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up. 'Cause I am so fucked up.
Seegson Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
You always know a working Joe.
Sevastopol Transit System is reporting a good service.
Cool, neat. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night because I am so fucking out of it. What the fuck am I doing? I was suddenly imagining a horror plot where the MC is high as fuck while trying to survive. Okay, anyways, we're rating T-Rex. I have a Discord. I'm gonna remember to plug that. Let's raid T-Rex. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna go crash out and die. Because I'm dying of fucking Claritin, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just rambling. What is my next stream? Oh yeah, it's a Nebulous Fleet Command on Friday. Good night.